Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is not going to be one of our fun travel videos, so I'd say if this is not for you, skip along to the next one. But unfortunately, this is about my dog, an update on my dog. Like I'm reading the news, but I shouldn't joke. But you know, being British, sometimes that's how we have to deal with bad situations. Actually, I've got to tell you a quick story now. It's just popped in my mind, actually. I wasn't even going to talk about this, but I had a good friend. Unfortunately, I lost Rick. Very sad, very sad. But, yeah, a fellow British guy living in California. Anyway, quick funny story about him. My cat, I had a cat a long time ago, which was friends with my dog, actually, and the cat unfortunately passed away overnight when we were out. We went and stayed overnight somewhere else, and the cat died under our bed. And I was distraught and I was upset. My first pet that ever died, not even of my choosing. And I remember calling up my friend Rick and, "Oh, Rick, the cat's dead." And he said, "Oh, I'll come over and help you bury her in the garden." And anyway, we put the cat in a box. By morning, the cat was frozen stiff. And bloody old Rick. I remember Rick came and helped me dig this hole in the ground, and then he got the cat out. And he was basically moving in different positions. Like he said, look, Nick, this is like Stretch Armstrong. He goes, like, it's all bendable. That was Rick though. Bless him. Miss him dearly. I miss his sense of humour. And yeah, he's sadly missed guy, but he would probably be making fun of me right now with this dog, because he also used to say about Mackie, he would say, "Oh, when are you going to get a real dog?" Because Mackie was a little dog, but we used to joke about that, bless him. But yeah, so thanks, Rick. But anyway, he's no longer with us, unfortunately. But yeah, today's video is about my dog. And since the last video, thank you for everyone, by the way. In one of my last videos, I asked you, when do you think is the right time to put a dog down? Because I've never done this before. As I said, my parents, when I was growing up, we had dogs. We had Sadie, who was a golden retriever. And Cassie was also one of our other dogs. She was an old English sheepdog, and they were part of our family. But, you know, my mum had Sadie put down when she couldn't walk anymore, was pissing herself, laying in her own pee, and that had to be unfortunately taken care of. And then my dad had the old English sheepdog, and that had to be put down too because it had a brain tumour. So yeah, I've never had to deal with that until now. And so I really thank everyone that made comments, not just watching the video, but also then thought I need to contact this guy and write to him and share my experience. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. That was really nice because it didn't make me feel so lonely, which I think it can feel quite isolating and lonely in a situation where you have to come up with a decision like that, what I'm going to do with the dog. Yeah, so anyway, the update is, I mean, Mackie's got worse. This morning when I woke up to go to work, I woke up at 6 a.m. and he shit all over the carpet, lost control of his functions, fell over, I guess, in it, and he was laying in it. It was caked up his leg. He peed. Was covered in that too, a little bit. So I had to shower him this morning, dry him off. Then I had to shampoo the carpet, which I'm sure annoyed the neighbours downstairs if they could hear me at 6 a.m., 6:30, shampooing the carpet. But that's been my daily procedure now, is doing that most days. And yeah, it's been today, it just impacted me today more than most. And I'm not angry at the dog, I'm just sad for the dog. And I'm just like, Nick, come on, how much longer is this going to continue to do this, you know? And so one of the other things is I've noticed from the last video and today, he's just circles in a left side circle. And I was looking this up. Some of the symptoms could be dementia. Some dogs can show that. Some other dogs can be doing that, they said, because of anxiety and stress, or they're in pain, right? And they can't get comfortable. But the likely cause is dementia in old dogs. Is why they're circling around in circles like that. And he's been doing that for a few months on and off. I've noticed it more. At night time, I'll come out and check on him at 11 o'clock at night, and I just see him pacing around. So anyway, there's a vet across the street from me, and I've got an appointment at 5 p.m. So I'm going to go over there and have someone do a wellness check on him and really give me a professional. They see this every day, right? I'm going to have them say, yeah, Nick, he's done. Or, no, he's not done. Just take this medicine. Or, Nick, they might say it's up to you. But in our opinion, he should be put down soon. So, anyway, I've already looked into all of this, and I've looked into what the cost would be. I phoned around, and basically I could have somebody come to the home here. I think it's about $500, and they would basically give him a tablet to make him fall asleep first, and then once he's asleep, they would inject him, and then that will finish him. And then for I think it's an extra $300 or $400 more. It's about $800, I think, total. They can take your dog and cremate the dog with other dogs and never see him again. That's it. Or they can cremate your dog separately, put ashes in the box and give the ashes back to you. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because I have an idea in my head already where I want to spread the ashes, and it would be back in California on his favorite beach where I would plan to go to anyway this year. So there might be it's just coincidental timing that I might do that. But yeah. It's funny because the lady said I was 17, and I'm like, no, I thought he was 19, but I found his adoption papers. Plaxico, his name was. Anyway, I just had a bit of a smile because, you know, when I got this dog, I think I only paid $200. I mean, I definitely got my value for money out of him, if you want to put it like that way, but he's just brilliant. Brilliant, my best friend. But yeah, it says his name was Plaxico. He came up from Central Valley in Bakersfield, and they rehoused him in the animal shelter up there in Marin. This was, I guess, during the 2000-2008 housing crash crisis, and people were just giving up dogs because they couldn't. They were losing their homes, and they couldn't take dogs to rentals, so they gave him up. But yeah, he's a Shetland sheepdog. Australian Shepherd Sheepdog mix, tricolour. They guessed he was about 1 year at that point, and he was £16. And I just like this, so I just want to read this a little bit. He said his ideal household would be with any family that has 1 or 2 dogs. He had another dog for Charlie for a while, and a cat. Anyway, he said he's bright. What was it? Oh, I just want to find this bit. Oh yeah, he likes squeaky toys, energetic and playful, will jump up to greet people, and likes to give kisses. Fine meeting others. That was him. My dog was never aggressive. Only if somebody would come right up to his face, he didn't like them, he might. He would never bite someone, but he would give them a little, like, hey, don't get too close to me. I don't know who you are. But once you made friends with my dog, he loved you, and he would lick your face. He loved you, you know. But he was just a bit cautious of new people he didn't know. They tested him with kibble. He likes that. He likes pig's ears. I like this. It says he held on to his pig's ear. He just used to walk around with a pig's ear, apparently, when he was in the shelter. But he was willing to give it up if you wanted to take it from him. He had no issues just taking. So you could always take food off Mackie. He wouldn't stress about it. Yeah, and just giving kisses. Also, he said he likes to have his belly rubbed, like to roll over on his back and submit and let you rub his belly. He loved all that, he said. So, yeah, that was my dog. unfortunately now, not so much. He just sleeps all the time, and I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows where he is or what he's doing anymore. So it's kind of sad. But anyway, let's go and find out what the vet has to say, and then I'll cut to the next scene and let you know what they suggest. All right. Oh. Coughing up. Coughing up. All right, Mackie. Let's take you to the vet. Let's go and see what the doctor has to say. Yeah, see, I can't even walk him across the street. He can't even really walk anymore. And it's his dinner time now. He doesn't even want to eat today, so not good. All right. But literally, my vet is like 1 minute drive down the road here. It's not far. You could walk there really, but Mackie's just, he ain't gonna be able to even walk down the road here. All right, let's see what the vet has to say. Animal hospital. All right, I think I just have to quickly go in and check in. All right, Mackie, are you ready? Totally out of it. Totally spaced out, ain't you? Coming in, mate. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. Yeah, it's not good. All right, I'm just waiting. Mackie's so tired, he can't even stand up. He's just sleeping in the vet surgery at the moment. But they did ask me questions. What have you come here for? General health check. I said, well, that, and want to know if it's going to be an end of life. Just give me some advice for what they think. But yeah, Mackie's totally zonked out. Yeah. All right, we'll wait and see what they say. All right. All right. Yeah, have a little, just relax. All right. Whew. All right. I know what I have to do. So, the vet basically looked at Mackie and said he's very old. One of her biggest concerns is he's got an erratic heartbeat, which he's had for quite a number of years, actually. Sounds like tennis shoes in a tumble dryer, is what I've been told before. Also, for his coughing, she said that he's probably got inflammation on his heart and his lungs. She said he could possibly have cancer at this point too. And she timed his breathing and said his breathing's off. He's breathing too much, and she said there's probably not enough oxygen getting into him, which is probably another reason why he's sleeping all the time, because he's so tired, because he's just not getting enough oxygen into his lungs. His breathing's hard, it's labouring, and yeah, with all of that and his age, and he's struggling with everything else that's going on. He's got no real quality of life, and she said she had a dog in a similar situation and had to put it down. So I think I'm done now. She was going to actually have him put down right now. She said, I can do it right now if you want. And I said, I'm not ready yet. I need to digest it in my brain. So, and I want my wife to be here with me too. But she said, don't leave it too late, because he could get, she said he might last another couple of weeks. She said he could last another month. We just don't know. But she said he's declining quite fast. And because of that, she said it's up to you, but this is what I recommend. And Actually said they can do it. They can do the euthanasia in here, and then cremate him and have him back, and it's half the price of what I would have it done at home, which would save me some money too. Not that I'm worried about the money, but you know, just makes it a bit easier for everyone because they're so close here. You know, I think it costs more money to have someone come to your home because they've got to pay for their gas mileage and bring all their equipment with them, right? So that's probably why they charge more. But this is just across the street, so we might end up just doing that, I think. But she said don't leave it till the weekend, if you do, because weekends are so busy everywhere usually, because everyone's getting a lot of work done on dogs and cats and all that good stuff. So she said, but you know, we're just here, let us know. So I'm going to take Mackie home now, and I'm going to give him a lovely dinner tonight. I've got some nice chicken and gravy and peas and stuff to give him. And then I'm going to sleep with him outside tonight, I think, and hug him and spend as much time with him as I can. And then talk to Kelly when she gets back. I don't know, I'm going to have to set a date, I think. And, yeah, but she said, do you want the ashes? I said, yeah, I want the ashes because I'm going to take him to his favourite beach. But, all right, guys, that's it for me today, and I'll update you when things have progressed from here. All right, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.